Halloween Part 1 and 2. Kind of sticking with DC's tradition of constantly just making Batman-centric movies. Even though I get that he's the most popular character in that, he has some of the most well-written stories. You think they'd still try to make other ones, but they're not going to, as long as Batman continues to sell. Because, hey, money is money. I can definitely see where this this storyline inspired The Dark Knight, with giving Two-Face a new origin story. It definitely, definitely could have been a single movie. Didn't need to be two. They didn't have to cut everything out. They could just made it a 2.5-hour movie. I honestly fell asleep during my first viewing. The second one, I had to go back and rewatch it, or start in the middle from when I fell asleep and rewatch it. Well, shortly before I fell asleep. It's fine. It's definitely not something like Under the Red Hood, where you're gonna watch it over and over and over again. It's nice and stylized, so it looks like a comic with the black lines and everything. Jensen Ackles moved up from being Jason Todd to Bruce Wayne. It's kind of a year one storyline with Batman just recently putting all these villains in crime, and people are still around and can remember a time when Batman wasn't in Gotham. I think they actually mentioned the thing that a year ago these freaks weren't here and it's your fault they're here, that kind of thing. So much more can be said about these little DC cartoon movies. I mean, like I said, it's not that great. It's extremely forgettable. It's nicely drawn. Music's fine, I guess. I give part 1 a C and part 2 a C minus. It's like even my written reviews for these movies aren't that big. It's just me talking about how it should have been one movie. Because not much really to say about these things. It's kind of forgettable. It's like, I know, let's go into the cast. I think Two-Face has played the guy from, he was Bella's dad on Twilight, and he was also in Revolution. I only know he was in Bella's dad in Twilight because of, Honest Trailers and CinemaSins. So back then I used to watch all of those. So, like, the villain's voices, like the person they had do the Joker, did a pretty good job doing Joker's voice. Kind of sounded like a good Hamill knockoff. Unless it actually was Hamill. The funny thing is, you think one of the main people in this movie, or one of the main villains, he's not on the cover. The Mad Hatter. And another funny thing, in this storyline, Poison Ivy holds Bruce hostage for like a month. She never puts two and two together who Batman is, because when she holds Batman hostage for a few minutes, tries to take his mask off to see who he is, it's like, you held Bruce Wayne hostage for a month and you didn't figure out he was Batman. You were in his house. Nah, probably cost me a subscriber too, but whatever. Thanks for watching. See you next time.